At the 2005 UN Summit on the Information Society in Tunisia, delegates convened to address the issue of bridging the digital divide, and free and open source software was what everyone was talking about.
Today, open source is a leader in sharing knowledge to everyone's benefit. We offer one of the most effective methods yet tried to achieve the goals of this summit. A productive open source partnership that helps liberate the poor and increases the freedom, knowledge, and well-being of every person.
But it's more than 20 years since Stallman started the free software movement, and the digital divide keeps getting wider. So how does the future look for FOSS? How will it fare in the evolution of software? We put these questions to the experts, including representatives of 3 commercial computer industry giants.
Somebody said recently that a modern operating system is far more complicated in terms of the number of components it's got and the number of interactions between them than, say, a jumbo jet. And what we're finding is that, and this may be perhaps the real significance of open source, is that these are things that are now so complicated that even vast, smart, intelligent, well-resourced companies like Microsoft are buckling under the strain. And my guess is that in relation to open source, that we may well find that for many kinds of complex software products, open source is the best way to do it.
And how does IBM see the future of FOSS?
What we've seen is that over the past few years, the adoption of Linux and open source software has accelerated. Linux is the fastest growing server operating system, growing faster than any of the other systems. Other open source software is now starting to be used, and it's opening up these possibilities for collaborative innovation between IT vendors, also between IT and universities and individual developers. So it's an idea whose time has come, I think.
It appears that even Microsoft also now believes in getting together with the open source community.
When we look at the challenges that are faced around the world, we look at the various models that are available to solve those challenges, we recognize there's room for everybody to contribute. And the open source community, again, stimulates innovation in software. It's something that, frankly, we feel very good about. It brings a lot of people into the development community, it generates a lot of innovation around software, and it's something we absolutely see as being a partnership with Microsoft.
And Fortune 500 computer hardware and software developer Sun Microsystems are also using open source.
I think that we're going to see more and more corporations and even smaller businesses turning to free and open source software as their development methodology. Certainly at Sun Microsystems, we decided a couple of years ago that it made no sense to develop our software in secret, that there was much more to be gained by working with the global crowd of experts than by trying to identify who the real genii were and trying to hire them.
So it would appear that there are a number of reasons why FOSS may make life easier for the digitally deprived. There are no upfront costs and therefore no need to be tempted by pirated software. Geeks and non-geeks can create virtual communities to invent new software. Service charges can be the same or steeper than for proprietary software, but in the developing world where skilled labour is relatively cheap, that is less of a problem. And the adaptability of the software also means that programs can be written in local languages, the vast majority of which are not catered for in off-the-shelf software. Does that mean FOSS will be the bridge across the divide? No one can say for certain. But what is certain is that the evangelists for free and open source software will not stop singing its praises.